Chief, can we leave the door open for my team to come on in here? Awesome. Go Wolves. There we go. Yep. All right, we are all present and accounted for, so we will call the City Council special meeting for Wednesday, May 17th, 2023 at 6 p.m. to order. We have all council members present, which is a good thing since we're canvassing the election. We will move on to item number 2, Pledge of Allegiance. If you'll all join me for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. You can take your seats. Obviously, I'd like to welcome everybody here tonight. This is a special occasion for everybody here up at council. Whether we had an election or not, we are all celebrating keeping the team together as well as success on our home rule endeavor. So we'll talk about that here in just a little bit. And thank you all for being here tonight. Those that are present and those that are out there in YouTube land, thanks for tuning in tonight. Hi, Mom. We'll move on to item number 3, citizen comment period. Anybody signed up? No. Hey. On to item number 4, approvals and authorizations. The following items are for discussion, consideration, and action. 4A, rescheduled June City regular council meeting. So, we are proposing Tuesday, June 13th. We have a scheduling conflict for the original date of June the 7th. I will be completely 100% honest with you. That is the only time that the Erickson family is available, all 4 of us, to take Judge on a graduation trip. So that's the 1 week that we are all present and accounted for in the Erickson family with all the different places we're going this summer. So it's a scheduling conflict for me, but I would appreciate if we could reschedule that. I think June's meeting is going to be very important to have all of us there. So that is the rationale and reason. We didn't want to put it on Wednesday the 14th because that would conflict with our Planning and Zoning Commission meeting. We didn't want to do that. So any discussion or anybody have a motion for rescheduling our June City Council meeting to Tuesday, June 13th?
I move to reschedule the June council meeting to Tuesday, June 13th, 6 o'clock.
We have a motion to change the date to Tuesday, June 13th. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? We'll call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. On to item number 4B, reschedule July City Council meeting, regular meeting from July 5th, the day after our celebration for July 4th, to Tuesday, July 11th. This is obviously with Tuesday, July 4th being a busy day for the city of Garden Ridge and getting ready for our celebration and parade, working through most of the weekend for city staff, especially the police department, Parks and Rec, and Public Works. We'd like to reschedule it for the next week. We don't have any conflicts for that date, and I think that makes sense. Anybody have any questions on that? If there's no questions, can I get a motion?
I make a motion to move the July meeting to July 11th, Tuesday.
We have a motion to move the meeting to Tuesday, July 11th. Do I have a second?
I second the motion.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, the motion passes. On to item number 4C, Tri-County Chamber of Commerce membership. You all remember the discussion we had a year ago right now about joining the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce as a city partner. That has been successful for us. We have hosted 2 mixers last September, and then as recently as April 27th, with a lot of success. The bill is $5,000. I consider that an investment. We have the money to do that. We have budgeted for it. You know where I stand with that. I think we need to keep going with that endeavor as we work to help influence the development of the FM 2252 corridor as best we can to our master development plan. Kelly, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I agree with you 100%. Between our Northeast Partnership relationships we've created the past year or year and a half, 2 years, sorry, and the Tri-County relationships, it's networking, we have people coming to support our events from other cities now. You know, you're out of sight, out of mind. When people are coming to develop in our city, it's a lot easier for them to do business with us and us to do business with them when they have previously been introduced to us. So I think it's a great thing, and let's keep it going.
Outstanding. Kay, you attend a lot of those meetings for us. Anything to add?
No, slowly but surely, I would say slowly but surely, we're making some more connections with relevant businesses and so on, and I've actually helped give some not Garden Ridge citizens referrals through our connections, so I think it's a valid.
Thank you so much, and I appreciate both of you for attending all those meetings for us. So thank you. Anybody else have any comments? If no other comments, can I have a motion to approve?
I move to approve renewing the Tri-County Chamber of Commerce membership for the next year.
We have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
We have a motion to approve and a second from place 4. It was close. Any further discussion? I'll call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. On to item number 4D, canvass the results of the May 6, 2023 special election and declare results of said election. Marissa, ma'am, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So there were 768 ballots cast in the May 6, 2023 special election, with 588 votes for Proposition A and 168 votes against Proposition A, equating to 21.11% voter turnout. Just something to note on here that the turnout percentage is calculated from the number of ballots cast, which it typically varies from the number of votes cast. And some people always ask about what does undervotes mean. So I just want to go ahead and let y'all know what that is. That basically is people came in, our Garden Ridge voters came in to vote, and they did not vote either for or against this on the ballot, but they voted for something else, so they still cast a ballot. So 12 of them did that. That number might sound high for a small city. It's not. In comparison, the city of Bulverde had about 100 in their election cycle this year for their council member places. They had about 100 undervotes. So that is pretty normal to see people not choose either option on there. But 21.11% voter turnout is pretty typical for Garden Ridge and very high for an average. That is all.
Thank you, Marissa. Let's talk more about the 21.1%. That's, once again, Garden Ridge has the highest voter turnout percentage of any community remotely near. So within at least 100 miles, we haven't gone past that. And that's, the national average is 10, maybe 10.5%, and here we are at 21.1%. For a presidential election, the last one that we had was 93.75% voter turnout. So make no mistake, Garden Ridge votes, and we really, we greatly appreciate voting in favor of Proposition A. Proposition A, for those that don't know, is our home rule endeavor. Home rule for a city means you are no longer general law type A, which means you have to follow the rules of our state legislature, so our state codes. Not that we don't under home rule, but home rule gives us a little bit more local decision-making authority and capability for the citizens of Garden Ridge, and that's a good thing. So it was it's been a 5-6 year endeavor, right, Nancy? We talked about this, Todd and Kay, back when we were on council together, and we were able to finally break the threshold of 5,000 inhabitants. And we voted on this last September, talked about it in July, voted on September, and pursued it. And thank you, Garden Ridge, for voting 73.4% of the vote in favor of. So thank you very much. This is a good thing for the city of Garden Ridge and really sets us up for the future, which is what our job is. So, Marissa, anything else?
The other thing I would note is that, obviously, Rob Erickson ran unopposed, declared elected for mayor. Lisa Swint ran unopposed, declared elected for place 2, and Jesse Valdez ran unopposed, declared elected for place 3. That's all.
We get to keep the team together. It's a good team. It's a great team. Okay, Nancy, anything to add? Yes, sir. Okay. Council, can I get a motion to approve the special election and declare results of said election valid?
I move to approve the results of the special election.
We have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion to approve and a second. Any further discussion? I'll call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries unanimously. Outstanding. On to item number 4E, resolution number 501-05-2023, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Garden Ridge, Texas, ordering and declaring that the Home Rule Charter approved by a majority vote of the Garden Ridge citizens on May 6, 2023 is adopted. We've talked about this. Can I get a motion to approve?
I move to approve resolution number 501-05-2023, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Garden Ridge, Texas, ordering and declaring that the Home Rule Charter approved by a majority vote of the City of Garden Ridge citizens on May 6, 2023 is adopted.
Good job, Todd. Your name's going to go down in history. Do I have a second?
Second the motion.
I'm going to give that to Kay. That was place 5 on that one. It was close. So we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? I'll call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That labor of love and endeavor passes unanimously. Congratulations, Garden Ridge. Sets us up for the future. Okay, on to item number 4F. While we are all here, issue certificates of election and administer oaths of office to Lisa Swint for City Council Place 2, Jesse Valdez for City Council Place 3, and Rob Erickson for Mayor. So we are going to go with Lisa first. You have your crew? All right, here, we'll do this. In the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, this is to certify that pursuant to ordinance number 23703-2023, canceling the general election that was scheduled to be held on May 6, 2023, Lisa Swint was duly unopposed, declared elected as council member place 2. Congratulations. You can administer the oath.
Opposed. I state your name,
I, Lisa Swint,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of City Council Member Place 2
the duties of the office of City Council Member Place 2
of the City of Garden Ridge,
of the City of Garden Ridge,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Want to get a family photo with that?
Do your best, Courtney.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jesse, Linda. Right there. That's perfect. Got my glasses this time. Okay. City of Garden Ridge, in the name and by the authority of the state of Texas, this is to certify that pursuant to ordinance number 237-03-2023, canceling the general election that was scheduled to be held on May 6, 2023, Jesus Jesse Valdez was duly unopposed, declared elected as council member place 3. Congratulations, you can administer the oath. How about we do this?
Okay. They can hear me. All right. I
I, Jesus Valdez,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office
the duties of the office
of Chamber Council Member Place 3
of Council Member Place 3
of the City of Garden Ridge,
of the City of Garden Ridge,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of this state.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Smile for Courtney. Put this right in the middle. There we go.
Thank you.
Another
Can you
round.
take that? Thank
Don't steal my
you.
glasses
Those are
again.
your-
Okay, I'm up now? All right. Okay. I'm not going to present a certificate to myself, so Turf, come on up, please, if you would. This is William Turf Murphy from the city of Schertz. I've known him for 12 years. So when we first got here to Garden Ridge, Texas, and I started working at Randolph Air Force Base, Turf put me through my simulator upgrade in the T-38C. So Turf, thank you for being here tonight, representing the bros. You're a mentor of mine, and thank you. If you would read this and present it to me. You gotta talk into the mic.
Oh, yeah. In the name of the state and by the authority of the state of Texas, this is to certify that pursuant to ordinance number 237-03-2023, canceling the general election that was scheduled to be held on May 6, 2023, Rob Erickson was duly unopposed, declared elected as mayor. Okay. In testimony whereof, I have hereunto signed by my name and caused the seal of the city of Garden Ridge, Texas, this, the 17th day of May, 2023. There you go. You bet.
If you'll stay up here, please.
Okay.
Thanks. Can we get a picture? Come over here. You know how to do this. Standard Air Force. We'll do this. Good. Okay, for the swearing in, Wolves, come on up. And my family. Wolves, my family. The McClendons, please, come on up. I got something to get here in just a second. Jesse, will you hand me the family Bible? Thank you. Okay, so there are lots of family members watching tonight from all over the United States, including the West Wing with my cousin. So, Casey, this is not the West Wing, but it's better than C-SPAN. So, off we go. We have, first, we've got members of athletes from the 3rd and 4th grade Extreme Flag Football of South Central Texas League, the Wolves. And they were coached, we've got Pierce, we've got Crew, we've got Henry, we've got Carson, and we've got Eli here. Eli played a number of positions, cornerback, wide receiver. He was on the line every once in a while, and he did a great job. He's made huge improvement. So all of you guys have. Carson is generally our quarterback and cornerback and safety, right? Henry plays D-line, and what else did you play? Linebacker, and you had a tremendous hit, because it's full pads, a tremendous hit, and you were player of the game a couple times, right? Everybody up here pretty much was. Crew has been with us playing D-line, all things defense, and O-line, among other things, was on our team last year when we took the championship. So was Carson. We went 8-0, and he did just a fantastic job. This is Pierce, number 4, Pierce Ewald. Sorry, I'm blowing into the mic. Pierce has played cornerback a lot, wide receiver, quarterback, and running back. And all of these guys are going to be tremendous football players in the future. And this is the future of our local community sports program. So go Wolves. 3rd and 4th grade. It won't be long before you're reading their names in newspapers for Davenport High School with leading tackles and touchdowns and everything else. So guys, thanks for coming up here. This team, I got to co-coach, really I was an assistant coach for my son Judge and my other son Sean McClendon. Come on over here. These were their head coaches. Again, they went 8-0 when they started coaching last spring, and you guys all won the championship, right? It's fantastic. And we have Leslie Uptain here, who's Carson's mom, and Owen's mom. Is he still out there? And she asked Judge and Sean to coach last year in early March, late February, and they said yes. And Leslie, thank you for that opportunity for my sons and for me. It was, I'll never forget that. So thank you. So I wanted them to be up here to experience their local government, and I just have so much pride in what they do. These are tremendous athletes. They're not just 3rd and 4th graders. They are athletes and football players. So, and they do a great job at it. Tremendous. This is Sean McClendon, my second son. I've coached him since, let's tell the story really quick. So John McClendon, you can come into the foreground here, John, approached me after the kids started school. We moved here in 2012. So in January of 2012, John McClendon, Sean's dad, approached me. He was in 1st grade back then, and said, "Hey, are you Rob Erickson, Judgy's dad?" You were Judgy back then. And I said, "Well, yeah." And he goes, "Hey, I'm Sean's dad." And I go, "No way," because Sean befriended Judgy. Sorry, kids, don't call Coach Judgy. Right, the first day of school, back on the 2nd of January, 2012. And they've been best friends ever since. And their friendship brought together our two families. So the McClendons, we've got Sean, you've met him. We've got Emma, who is now a junior, or going to be a senior in high school at Davenport, correct? Right? We've got the beautiful Erin over on the side, and we've got John McClendon over here. They live in Rockwall Ranch. We call them honorary members of Garden Ridge, honorary citizens, right? So thanks for being here, guys. We know Judge. This is my daughter. So Judge is about to graduate next Friday, well, a week from Friday, on his way to Texas A&M. Sean is on his way, kick him. Sean is on his way to be a guide and excursion professional in Colorado at Estes Park next year after some training in Utah, my home state, right? And we're very, very proud. Maggie, switch places with Judge so people can see you back home. Maggie is now a senior at Texas A&M studying environmental engineering, has a 3.5 grade point average, if not slightly higher, and plans to stay there to get her master's degree and take care of our son, Gig'em, for his freshman year, right? And then Megan, my better half, please. All things Erickson are right here. The love of my life, Megan Erickson. Thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for all your support with everything we do for the city of Garden Ridge. Thank you for allowing me the time to introduce everybody because that's how important it is to me. So, and I appreciate that. We're going to do a swearing in with Maggie and Judge. Sean and Emma are going to hold the family Bible. This Bible is my great-grandfather's, Joseph Osterberg from Sweden. He purchased it 1923. He died in 1933. And his parents, my grandparents, Harold and Margaret, gave it to my dad, John Erickson. Sorry, in 1981. So with that, thanks, Garden Ridge, for everything that you've given us and me. And thank you to my family. Okay. Come on over here. Okay, left hand goes here. Let's do this. Let's swap over here. Left hand goes on the Bible, right hand goes up. Okay, yep, you both have to raise your hand. Put your fingers together. Okay.
I, Robert Redmond Erickson,
I, Robert Redmond Erickson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute
that I will faithfully execute
the duties of the office of Mayor of the City of Garden Ridge,
the duties of the office of Mayor of the City of Garden Ridge,
State of Texas,
State of Texas,
And will to the best of my ability
and will to the best of my ability
preserve, protect, and defend
preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and the laws of the United States
and the laws of the United States
and of this state.
and of the State of Texas.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Good job.
Okay. Wolves, hug. Huddle, yes. Wolves, hug. Thank you. Go Wolves. Go Wolves. Don't leave, we have cake, okay? Not yet, but soon. Yeah, let's take a big old group photo of everybody, okay? So Wolves, stand in the front. Athletes, for the next little while, you can still do that. Pretty soon you'll be standing in the back. Everybody in? Smile, Wolves. Get it, Courtney? Okay. We get one with the McClendons and the Ericksons. Get one with the Ericksons. Thanks, Wolves. Don't leave, there's cake. All right. One with the family here. There we go. All right, thanks. Good. All right, don't leave. We have a reception here to follow. Glasses. Sucks getting old. It does beat the alternative. All right. So that completes the swearing in and item number 4F. On to item number 4G, election of mayor pro tem for a one-year period expiring May of 2024. We have not talked about this. So Lisa Swint is the current mayor pro tem, and I would be honored if she would volunteer to keep on going. I think we have a pretty good team going all together, and there are a lot of things that you and I get to do together and work on together that I want to keep going. So are you a volunteer?
I'd love to keep going.
Are there any other volunteers? Okay. Not that that was awkward, so it's okay. So if there are no other questions or comments about that, can I have a motion to approve? Lisa, you can't make the same motion.
I move to approve Lisa Swint as Mayor Pro Tem for the next year.
We have a motion to approve Lisa as the Mayor Pro Tem for the next year. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call to vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Great. Thank you.
Rob, I have a point of order.
Yes, ma'am. No, you're absolutely right. So we talked about this earlier, and I kept on going. So you have a point of parliamentary procedure?
I do.
Okay, great.
We have an official legacy presentation to Kelly's Council Place 1.
We have a special presentation to Kelly Smith, and what does it say?
Brought the wrong one.
She brought the wrong.
That's just comic relief.
You have, you're no longer first grade.
It's a legacy
Our joke has been Kelly has been on probation and the rookie council member, which he is no longer a rookie. He's off probation. And with that, we actually have another presentation that we wanted to do earlier before or after we approved home rule and canvassed the election. So Nancy, you want to meet me at the podium?
I'm scared.
And Kay, come on up. And Kelly.
I'm innocent.
Make sure you duck.
With the vote to approve Proposition A of Home Rule, the City of Garden Ridge continues seamlessly. The one change that we need to make is that our city administrator, of which she's been for the last 21 years, now becomes the city manager. So we want to give you a little presentation. So Kay, first. What does it say? So we nicknamed her last year when we were going through our 50th anniversary celebration preps, the General. So, and she is the General that keeps us all going in the right direction and making things happen. So Nancy, congratulations, General Kane. And Kelly has something for you because you're out of uniform.
So you got to wear your other one for about, what, 2 weeks? So we wanted to make sure we upgraded your shirts. Nancy Kane, City Manager.
Thank you.
Literally, we could not get it done without Nancy Kane. She's our corporate knowledge. She's everything. She's our general. She's our new city manager. So congratulations. Speech?
Thank you, Mayor, council, staff, and residents of Garden Ridge. Thank you so much.
Put your badge on.
All right. One more thing. 4H, designation of authorized signers on bank accounts held by the City of Garden Ridge with First United Bank and Texpool. Nancy, floor is yours, ma'am. General, City Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. City bank account signers are the mayor pro tem, me, which has been city administrator, but now be city manager, and the city secretary. I would like to add one more signature to that, to the authorized signers, so that we have a little bit more flexibility when people are not available to get our banking done, our finances complete. I would like to ask council to place Ron Eberhard, our chief of police, or authorize him as one of our signatures on city accounts with both First United and Texpool.
Thank you, Nancy. As Lisa, myself, Nancy, and Marissa will attest to, there are plenty of times throughout the year where 3 of us are gone, or at least 2 of us are out of the office, and people need to come in and sign checks, sign payroll, all that, all of those things. So I think this is a really good idea, and Chief Eberhard has my utmost confidence. So, any discussion? If there's
Have we done a background check?
pending a background check. That's right. That's right. You get right on. Okay, it's good. Nice job. Okay. Any further discussion or humor? If there's no further discussion, can I get a motion?
I move to approve Nancy, Marissa, and Ron as our future designation authorized signers on the bank accounts.
Along with the mayor and the pro tem, yes. Okay, good.
Those two.
We have a motion. Do we have a second? Second. A motion and a second. Any further discussion? Call it to a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Outstanding. Congratulations, Chief. A dubious honor. All right, that takes us to item 4I. We have a reception to follow. We'll be done here in just a second. So there's cake and refreshments for everybody. So thanks for being here. Thanks for staying. And kiddos, thanks for watching your local government at work. So this is going to be you someday up here after all the tackles and touchdowns are made. Okay? Good. Go Wolves. On to item number 5, citizen comment period. Does anybody in the audience have a desire to come up and speak? You don't have to have signed up. That includes the Wolves. We good? Okay, that closes item number 5. On to item number 6. There being no further business, the City Council special meeting is adjourned at 6:37 p.m. Go Wolves. Nice, thank you.